Fifth grade, it's Mrs. Feathers. I'm going to go over your grammar practice pages for the week. This is your second to last week of grammar, so let's finish up strong. We have pages 141 to 144 this week. On Monday, you will have page 141. And on this page, we're looking at sentence combining. So the box at the top tells us that sentence combining is reducing two or more simple sentences into one sentence. Two simple sentences about the same subject can be combined into one compound sentence. They can also be combined with a compound predicate. The paired conjunctions either and or and neither and nor can be used to combine sentences. Let's look at the first two together. The directions state to read each of the two sentences and combine them into one sentence and write it on the lines provided. Number 1 says, our school was having an art contest. I decided to enter. I am going to make this into a compound sentence and change the first period to a comma and use the conjunction and. Comma and I. Number 2 says, I could make a sketch with pencils, and the second sentence says, I could paint a watercolor. I am going to combine this with a compound predicate, and I'm going to take out the repeated words, I could, and instead I'm going to say, I could once, and say, I could either make a sketch with pencils or paint a watercolor. I'm going to add in the word either. You will finish this page with the same directions. On Tuesday, you will have page 142, and you are combining sentences again. The box at the top says, adding an adjective can combine two sentences that tell about the same noun. If two sentences tell about the same action, adding an adverb can combine them. If two sentences tell about the same time or location, adding a prepositional phrase can combine them. The directions at the top say to read each of the two sentences, combine them into one sentence, and write it on the lines provided. Number 1 says, the two girls practiced their duet. They practiced it frequently. These sound a little bit repetitive to me, so I'm going to take out they practiced it in the second sentence, and I'm going to add frequently into the first sentence. So it should read, the two girls practiced, the two girls frequently practiced their duet. Let's take a look at number 2. It says they looked forward to the performance. The performance was in 2 weeks. Having the performance twice in a row is repetitive, so I'm going to take out the second one and end the sentence with in 2 weeks. You have 3 more to do on this page on your own. This page will be due on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you will have page 143. We're going to review commas and colons. The box at the top reads that we should use commas in the greeting and closing of a friendly letter. We use commas in addresses and dates, and we use commas to separate the items in a list. We should use a colon after a salutation or greeting in a business letter. A colon can also be used to separate hours, minutes, and seconds, and we can use a colon to introduce lists. Let's take a look at numbers 1 and 2 on this page. We are rewriting these, adding commas and colons where they are necessary. Number 1 says, Dear Superintendent Harriman, because this sounds like a greeting of a business letter, I need to add a colon at the end. If you guys forget, the colon is the key on your keyboard next to the L button. You have to hold down Shift to get the colon. Let's also look at number 2. Our school's activities club met last Tuesday, April 15th, 2013. I am missing some commas here. First, I'm missing the comma that separates the day of the week and the month. And then I'm missing the comma that separates the day and the year. So when I retype, I'm going to add in those commas. Comma, April 15th, comma, 2013. You have 3, 4, and 5 to do on your own. In number 3, you're missing 2 colons. In number 4, you're missing 1 colon and 3 commas. And in number 5, you're missing 1 comma. On Thursday, you will have your proofreading page assigned to you. The box at the top goes over the rules from the previous pages, and then the directions read to proofread the letter. On the lines below, correct mistakes in adverb usage, commas, and colons. Let's take a look at a little bit of this letter together, and then you will finish on your own. First, I see the address up at the top here, and I notice that a comma is missing between the city and the state. So when I retype, I need to add in that comma. Glendale, comma, Arizona. Next, I see the date, May 17th, 2014. Again, I'm missing a comma between the day and the year. So when I retype, I'm going to add that in. And then I see my greeting, dear members of the Chamber of Commerce. That sounds like the opening of a business letter, so I'm missing a colon after commerce. You will finish going through this paragraph, adding in the commas and colons where necessary. You might also have some mistakes in adverb usage. As always, make sure that you go back and check to see if you have any mistakes or comments left by any of the teachers. If you're confused about anything, make sure that you reach out. Your grammar quiz will be on Friday this week. Have a great day, 5th grade. Bye.